What up, people? This is Boogie from Boogie's Place. It's my opinion. You know how we do it, man. I'm going to talk some Giants, man. I haven't talked in a while. I haven't been around in a while. So I appreciate y'all hanging out and sticking and commenting. And, you know, got a lot of people still subscribing, man. So I appreciate that, man. So anyway, man, I want to dig into the crate, man. I want to give some football analysis, man. I haven't been around. So I want to talk about some things going on in the NFL. So you know how we do it, man. Dig into my crate and we'll talk about it. Yes, sir. So, this is Boogie, man. And first off, I want to talk about my New York Giants, man. We had a real fucked up, sucky year. And, man, we had suffered through that shit. It was disgraceful. And, yes, I was calling for Daboll's job. I've been calling for Daboll's job since last year. I didn't think he was the right. I think he's a good offensive coordinator. But I didn't think he was a good coach. And he coached up Daniel Jones. We appreciate that. I mean, Dart, and we appreciate that. But his time was up. And one of the things that I didn't like about the Giants was the one thing I don't like about the NFL itself. And I made this in a previous video I just made, but I don't like recycled coaches. I don't like where, you know, a coach get fired for one team. There's too many good coaches, players who can be coaches, offensive coordinator. There's a lot. And every year they do the same shuffling of the coaches, man. And sometimes it work out, most times it don't. And I'm gonna be honest, man, with y'all as a Giant fan. I don't mind the Giant hire of Harbaugh, but I think I wish that they would have went into a fresh new direction. I wish that they would have got one of these bright minds, something fresh, something new. Now I know it's going into, you don't know, you know, their profile or if they're gonna win or not, but I did see a thing with the Giants as far as their past 4 coaching hires, right? There was a thing that I seen where a guy, he made a chart where the Giants, 4 coaching hires, put it like this, out of the Giants 4 times looking for a coach, there was really nobody who was out there who would have brought greatness to the Giants. There was, the only ones that were worth hiring in the 4 cycles of Giant coaches was Mike McCarthy, Mike Vrabel, who nobody thought that he was going to be who he was. This was when he first started coaching. So Mike Vrabel was on the board. This is out of the 4 years. McCartney, Mike Vrabel, and Mike McDonald from Seattle. And nobody knew Mike McDonald was going to be what he is. So out of all them coaching searches, the Giants really had nothing really to choose from. They plucked from, you know, I thought they could have made better decisions, but they tried. All right. Harbaugh. I was saying that Harbaugh should have got fired from Baltimore. His time was up. Just like Tomlinson, I've been crying about Tomlinson since 3-4 years ago. Nobody believed me about Tomlinson. I think he's a good coach. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's as good as everybody say he is. Yeah, he can coach a defense, but as far as like getting a quarterback, and he doesn't do it for me. Harbaugh is almost kind of sort of like Tomlin in a sense. I'm happy because he is a proven winner and he can get the Giants back to relevancy. He can get the Giants back to playing good fucking football, and we don't have to sit there week after week, you know, fucking knowing our team is going to lose or losing in the last couple of 2 minutes, in the last 2 minutes of a game. But he was doing the same thing over there in Baltimore. He was doing the same thing that Daboll was doing, losing games in the last 2 minutes or so, never achieving and getting to where you need to be. He has Super Bowl teams over there. So as far as him putting the Giants on the map, I agree that he will. He'll make some changes. He'll have us looking fucking awesome. But is he really that Super Bowl coach? I don't know. But overall, I'm happy. Yeah, I do believe that he's going to come in and we're going to see some good football from the Giants. Now, how far Harbaugh take us, I don't know. But I do know that I get tired of seeing these recycled coaches like Kevin Stefanski. Why the fuck would anybody want to give Kevin Stefanski a job after what he did in Cleveland and Shador and the whole quarterback situation over there? You had Mayfield, you let him go. You couldn't coach him up. You're supposed to be an offensive genius, and you couldn't. He leave Mayfield. Baker Mayfield, he leaves Cleveland and go to Tampa, and he's all world. Well, he had a couple of stops, but he's all world. I mean, I like Baker Mayfield. He's a good fucking quarterback. He ain't great, but he's good. Kevin Stefanski, you fucking pushed him out the door. Kevin Stefanski, I just don't understand what the fucking. I don't understand the NFL itself. They push these narratives on these coaches and these players. And it's honestly, it's disgusting. It's disgusting, man. And they need to get their shit together. The NFL, listen. I forget who took the chance on Kevin Stefanski. I forget where he went, but I'm not feeling it. I just don't like. He's a very arrogant motherfucker. And anyway. I just wanted to speak on Giants, man, because I do think that we're going to be better. I think we're going to be a lot better. I think we're going to be in contention in the AFC East because the only one really, I think Dallas is going to have a better team. I really do. I can't fucking stand Dallas, but I think they're going to have they're like us. They have good fucking players. They just need to add through the draft. And if they can add through the draft and pick up a player here and they have money to spend, Dallas is in a good position. So for all those talking about Dallas ain't going to be this and this, that, they might be something. I'm not particularly sure, but as a football fan, they did play some good football this year. The offense, really. And if you put some pieces on that defensive front, the defensive side of the ball, they can be something. They might be a surprise team. And who knows what's going on with Washington? I don't really like Dan Quinn either. Dan Quinn is another one. He comes in, first couple of years, he's good, and then the team sucks. So, anyway, I'm going back to the Giants, and yes, we can be good in the NFL East. We might come out the NFL East if everything go to plan. And so I'm excited. I'm excited about the hire. I'm not overly jumping out of my seat crazy. I'm gonna be honest. If it was up to me, had Sean McDermott got fired before, I'd take Sean McDermott over Jim Harbaugh in a minute. Because Sean McDermott is a great fucking coach. And it was the general manager of the Bills that didn't give him enough. Because Josh did what he did with what little he had. And he made the most out of it. Josh made the most out of it. And Dermott made the most out of that defense. That defense was fucking good. Good to great. That defense was decent. It was good enough to get them to the Super Bowl. So I don't know what the fuck goes on over there in Buffalo. But I do know, shit, if the Jets was smart, they'd fire fucking what's the name and pick up the McDermott. Put the Jets back on the map. But they're too stupid to do that. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about the John Harbaugh situation because, again, I think it's a good situation. I think the Giants would be a much, much better team. And let's hope and pray, man, that Harbaugh can come in here. He's making some changes. He done fired the defensive coordinator. He fired them. He done got mad people out the building. He's supposed to be making a lot more changes. So let's see where this shit go, man. And I'm all for it, man. I mean, I'm not overly like jumping out of my seats, jumping in the air crazy, but I'm happy that we finally got somebody who can put the Giants back on the map, man. As far as a winning, cohesive franchise that we need to be. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. So anyway, this is Boogie from Boogie's Place Hood Talk on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, man. So with that being said,